Chapter number 4, Plane and Space Curves. In computer graphics, we need to draw curve in order to draw different types of objects onto the screen. Curve generation is a technique using which a true curve is generated. In this, a curve is approximated first by finding points on it and then joining them by line segments. So first we have to find out the points and we have to join them by line segments. Using this technique we can generate various conic sections such as circle, ellipse, parabola and hyperbola, but we discuss only about a circle. So first, curve representation. A two-dimensional curve is a curve that lies entirely in a single plane. A curve can be represented as a collection of points. The curve is approximated by joining these points by a short straight line segment. For the adequate visual representation of the curve, the points must be equally spaced. In this figure, two alternate point representation of the same plane curve are shown. So this is two alternate point representation. We observe that if vertex density is increased, then we get better approximation of the curve. Here vertex density increase, therefore we get better approximation of the curve. These vertices can be obtained using different analytical techniques such as interpolation, least square method, etc. We can also use either parametric or non-parametric form to represent the curve, but the non-parametric representation are axis dependent and they involve tedious computations. Moreover, the points calculated using such a representation are not evenly distributed along the curve length, which affects the quality and accuracy of the graphical representation of curve. On the other hand, parametric curves are axis dependent, and we can always choose a parameter so that the points are evenly distributed. Now see the parametric curves. Parametric curves. In parametric form, each coordinate of a point on a curve is represented as a function of single parameter. The position vector of a point on a curve is fixed by the value of parameter. For a two-dimensional curve with t as a parameter, the Cartesian coordinates of a point on the curve are x equals to x of t and y equals to y of t. The position vector of a point on the curve is p of t equals to x of t, y of t. The non-parametric form is obtained from the parametric form by eliminating the parameter to obtain a single equation in terms of x and y. The parametric form is suitable for representing closed and multiple valued curves. The derivative or tangent vector on a parametric curve is given by derivative p dash of t equals to x dash of t and y dash of t, where the derivative is taken with respect to parameter t. For example, the simplest parametric curve is for straight line. The parametric equation of the line segment joining position vector p1 and p2 is given by p of t equals to p1 plus p2 minus p1 t, where t lies between 0 to 1. Since the parametric curve is axis dependent, it is easily manipulated using the transformations discussed in previous chapters. Next is generation of points on a circle. non-parametric or analytical equation of circle. We know the equation of a circle with center 0 0 and radius r is x square plus y square equals to r square, and equation of a circle with center hk and radius r is x minus h square plus y minus k square equals to r square. Now the parametric equation. The parametric equations of a circle with center at 0 0 and radius r are x equal to r cos theta and y equals to r sin theta, where theta lies between 0 to 2 pi. And the parametric equations of a circle with center at hk and radius r are x equal to r cos theta plus h and y equals to r sin theta plus h, where theta lies between 0 to 2 pi. Note that by substituting different values of theta in the parametric equation are x equal to r cos theta plus h and y equals to r sin theta plus h, we will get different points on the circle. But in this, we need to compute trigonometric functions repeatedly. To avoid this, we will derive an iterative formula for computation of consecutive point. So iterative technique: let the point Pi, whose coordinates are xi, yi, denote the point on the circle corresponding to parameter value theta I. Here Pi and angle theta I. Hence xi is r cos theta I and yi is r sin theta I. Let delta theta be the increment in the parameter value. So this is delta I. Delta theta, and the theta I plus 1 equals to theta I plus delta theta. Therefore this is P1O Pi plus 1 is the theta I plus 1, and which is equals to theta I plus delta theta. Hence the coordinates of the next point on the circle Pi plus 1 are xi plus 1 equals to r cos theta I plus 1, yi plus 1 equals to r sin theta I plus 1. Now consider xi plus 1, which is equals to r cos theta I plus 1, but the value of theta I plus 1 is theta I plus delta theta. But we know that cos of a, and the formula of cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. So r into cos theta I cos delta theta minus sin theta I sin delta theta. So multiply by r in a bracket r cos theta I cos delta theta minus r sin theta I sin delta theta. Consider this r cos theta as in this equation we see xi equals to r cos theta I. Substitute the value of xi and yi here. Therefore we get xi cos delta theta minus yi sin delta theta. Similarly consider yi plus 1, which is equals to r sin theta I plus delta theta, and we know that sin a plus b is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Therefore r sin theta I cos delta theta plus cos theta I cos delta theta. Therefore multiply by r sin theta I cos delta theta plus r cos theta I sin delta theta. But r sin theta I is yi and r cos theta I is xi. Therefore yi cos delta theta plus xi sin delta theta. Hence, the iterative equations to generate I plus 1th point from ith point are xi plus 1 equals to xi cos delta theta minus yi sin theta, yi sin delta theta, and yi plus 1 is xi sin delta theta plus yi cos delta theta. The above equations can be written in matrix form as xi plus 1 yi plus 1 equals to xi yi cos delta theta sin delta theta minus sin delta theta cos delta theta. And that is pi plus 1 equals to pi into r, where r is rotation matrix for rotation about origin through an angle delta theta. If we want to generate n points on the circle, then we have to divide total range of theta into n equal parts. Hence, increment is delta theta in the parameter is given by delta theta equals to 2 pi upon n. Note that for closed curve, first point P1 coincides with Pn plus 1. The initial point P1 corresponds to theta value 0. Hence, the initial point P1 is R0. We present here stepwise algorithm. We see in the next lecture.